Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome back to Mateo's Corner. We are here with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Mega Battle. And for those of you wondering, yes, this is a beat 'em up Power Rangers game. Is it any good? Not really. I mean, it's okay, but it's definitely meant to not be played by yourself. And you definitely need more people. But yeah, anyway, here we go. We're going to start playing it. Plays our boy Billy. And this is kind of a retelling of the very first time they fought Rita. I don't know if it's based on one of the comics. I don't know if it's based on anything in particular. I figured since Once and Always, the Netflix special came out recently. Oh, what just happened? God, music is so loud.
Fear not, Rangers. Alpha 5 and I will guide you throughout this battle. Alpha 5 will be standing by to give you help when you need it.
Nice to know we have some backup.
Careful, guys. There are more of those putties coming.
Zordon said these power morphers are supposed to give us power. Let's try it.
Yeah, everybody, it's Morphin time.
There they go. The original, the OGs. Oh, I didn't even transform. Oh, lame. There we go. All right, let's go. Yeah, I think the problem with this game, honestly, is the fact that it uses an RPG system to level up your characters. And because they did that, enemies take way too long to kill. And I'm sure that if you had more players, this wouldn't be a big deal, but when you're just playing by yourself, it's like, yeah, no, this is a little much, you know? God, really? In terms of Power Rangers, I'm not as big of a fan as some people, but I do appreciate the series. I do have good memories with it. What the original series, the Mighty Morphin. My sister is the one that's really into Power Rangers, and she was really into like Wild Force. I think what was the one with the Mystic Force? Maybe, I don't remember, but definitely Wild Force. That one for sure was one she really liked. I think she also liked SPD. She has a couple of the series on, like, the full season series on DVD. I just don't remember which ones. Yeah, like look, these enemies are just taking so much damage to take out. And I understand it's level 1, but it feels like this even if you're a fully powered up ranger. Also, little note, if you play this game and you try to continue your game after beating it with one ranger, don't replay the game as that ranger, because there's a glitch where your character level gets reset to 1. I found that out the hard way. I beat the game with a friend of mine. We did co-op and it took us hours. And we finally beat it. And yeah, I tried to replay the first couple stages with my fully leveled up character. And after I beat the level, it was like, oh, you're at level 2. You're not at level whatever the max is with all your powers and stuff. So just be aware. If you do own this game, be careful. The music's not bad though. Like that's the funny thing about this game is that the music's actually really good. I do like the art style for what it is. It's a kind of it does look a little cheap on the character like animations when they attack and stuff, but when you see like the Megazord and the bosses and stuff, it actually does look pretty good. And yes, there are Megazord battles against bosses. Although that as well, I'm not a big fan of how they handled them. But I get it. They didn't want to. This was probably just a game that they, really quickly made. Gotta pick up those yellow EXP orbs. And no, we are not going to play the whole game. I will not be torturing myself going through this whole game again. By myself, but with another player, this game was still hard. By yourself, I don't even want to think about what I'm going to have to do with this. So yeah, we're just going to do the whole of the first level. Gives you guys a feel for how the game looks and plays, and then we'll be done. Just know there are some very famous characters that pop in to be bosses, and the final fight is really cool, but it is a fun one. But as you can see, just trying to finish off basic enemies is taking forever. Imagine the whole game like this. Because again, even when you're leveled up, it takes this long. I played as Trini, and my friend played as the was he the Red Ranger or the White Ranger? I don't remember. But it still took forever. Okay, I believe that this is the end of the level. At least part one of the level. Again, assuming. God, that gun is so helpful. Oh god, the Black Knights. That's right. These guys are annoying. I don't remember how to beat them. That's right, I gotta do jump attacks. That's what it is. Perfect. Next chapter. Or part of the chapter, whatever. This is another thing that I liked about this is that the cutscenes all were like comic book style or cartoony. Oh, there's our first boss. Zordon, strange towers just appeared. They could destroy the entire city. We need to do something.
You see what can happen to the rest of the city and your world. You must stop this destruction, Rangers.
Come on, guys, let's start with the one in the city. Let's move, guys. Off they go. Or off I go. Apparently, I'm the only one that's doing anything about it. Jesus. I forgot there were cars in this level. If I remember correctly, I think every stage, every chapter is like 3 to 4 levels. I think, because the last part of the chapter is always a boss. No, no cars, really. God, those guys. I think that's another thing I don't like about this game is that the enemies are so quick to jump at you. It's like they home in on you. At least the putties do. And these are supposed to be your friggin' basic enemies. Gosh darn it. I'm trying to do aerial combos and it just doesn't want to work. Oh, come on. Oh, okay. Kind of did something. Go away. I have things to do. Yeah, that putty was smart. Just another typical day in this place. Yet another kaiju decides to attack. And the Power Rangers are there. I don't even remember the town they're supposed to be living. Is it called Bayville? Or am I thinking of a different one? You know which Power Ranger game I actually really want to play eventually is Wild Force on GBA, because my sister and I actually played that game a lot. When she actually tried to play games that weren't Pokemon and stuff, she had Wild Force, and Wild Force was actually a very easy kind of beat 'em up to play, and me and her would take turns playing it. Yeah, that one. I want to play Lightspeed Rescue on the PS1, because unlike the N64 version, it's actually a playable game. It's fun. And I think I just recently found Time Force on PS1 as well, so I think I'm gonna probably play that one too. And I heard it's by the same people that did Lightspeed, so it should be a fun time. I actually have a couple Power Rangers games now that I think about it. I also have the Game Boy game and the SNES game, and actually the fighting game on the Genesis. And then I also have the Game Boy version of the movie game, which was not so much a beat 'em up like the SNES or Genesis. It was more like its own thing. It had a boss roster, not roster, a boss select screen. That's what I was trying to say. Straight out of Mega Man. Like, you pick the stage, you go, you fight the boss. You don't get anything for beating the bosses. It's just who do you want to fight first. And I always really liked that game. Oh, these are the frickin' mines. That's right. Actually, you know, that does bring up something, though. Just talking about random Power Ranger stuff. Why is there no Orange Ranger in the American Power Rangers? Because in the Super Sentai, which is where this is from, right? It was originally Super Sentai, at least one of the seasons of it. One of them has an Orange Ranger, and I don't know if he's in any of the American ones, but I always was like, man, I would love to be an orange Power Ranger. Orange is my favorite color, as y'all know. Blue's cool. You know, all the colors are cool, but like, there's barely a purple one. There's barely a orange one. And it'd be cool to see more of those colors in future teams. Actually, I think purple has a lot. I think orange is the only one that really doesn't have a lot in there. Oh, look, it's Rita. You must be Rita Repulsa. You got that right. The most powerful sorceress in the universe. I can't do her voice. I'm not even going to try. I'm going to do my best. You must be Zordon's pesky Power Rangers. I can smell your goodiness from here. Ugh. Even you are no match for me and my minions. We will conquer Earth. So stay out of this, you stinky Power Rangers. This is my final warning. Yeah, right. Like, we'd ever listen to a villain like her. Let's get moving. It's really weird that they made you run like 2 feet and then we're like, oh, the level's done. Oh yeah, we're already at the boss, so it is only 3 parts. Nice. Face to face, but not with Two-Face, sadly. Ah, you're giving me headaches. Now face the power of King Sphinx. Of course, a giant monster has to be involved in something like this. Kimberly, did you expect anything less? You're literally kaiju killers. I think that you should know that comes with the job. We have to fight with everything we have. Let's do this. There he is. Hey, King Sphinx. How you doing? Yeah, you too, huh? Ow, shit. God, I'm just not doing good so far. He's actually a super easy boss, and the fact that I got hit even once is very sad. Ow, God damn it. I think I'm supposed to dodge roll out of the way of that. I don't remember exactly what I'm supposed to do with this. Ah! There we go. God, really? I am not doing so well on my first attempt. Usually it does not go this bad. Oh my god, really? The hitboxes too. That's another thing. I kept complaining about the enemies, but man, the hitboxes too. Like, it really looks like you should be hitting something, and it just does nothing. Or certain attacks you do no damage to the bosses, or certain enemies, and you're just like, really? Really? Okay, come on, I just need to not get hit once. Ah. Wait, I'm alive? Oh shit, I'm alive. I think we're done, right? Yep, there we go. Make my monster grow! I miss Rita. I always liked Rita as a villain. She was so fun. Here we go, Megazord time. Okay, so Megazord battles are a bit weird because this is just phase 1 of the battle. And every giant boss is like this, by the way. There's always 2 phases. And actually, I will say, playing the giant bosses single player is so much easier than with the multiplayer, because, well, you'll see. You will see in due time once he's downed. Right, it should be right now. This is the part. This is the part that's annoying. You would think they would have made this like an actual fighting game kind of thing, but what you do instead is that. It's all quick time events. So the idea is, if you have multiple players, this actually would be really hard because everybody is accountable for certain parts, and I think they would tell you which ones you're doing. No, I think we're gonna get the super finish. Yep. Super finish. Falcon Punch! Oh, I didn't finish it, but that's okay. There we go. Success! Yep, didn't even level up. Imagine that. All that work that we put in, nothing. Well, alright, we're done with Mega Battle. I'm not going to play the whole game unless people ask me by the bucket load to play this game. I'm not going to do one more video. There are better Power Ranger games out there, guys, and I'd rather just play those. But yeah, thanks for joining me today, Pizza Crew. If you're interested in the game, Godspeed on playing it yourself. But yeah, go watch Power Rangers once and always. Have a good one, you guys. See you next time. Keep rocking on.